watching live pictures of the funeral service for the late Major General Robert Adeyinka Adebayo Rtd. The service there, the church service, has just come to an end in Ekiti. In Ekiti State, that the All Saints Anglican Church, where the ceremony will definitely continue as the procession now heads to the Adebayo family compound, also there in Ekiti, where the interment ceremony will be taking place. Of course, it's expected there that the late General Adeyinka, Major General Adeyinka Adebayo, will finally be laid to rest. It's been an event that has seen eminent personalities from all walks of life turn up in their large numbers. From the live pictures there, as you can see at the church premises, people numbering in their hundreds, if not thousands, to honor this great man, this great Nigerian who served as the former governor of the old Western region. He was a Nigerian Army Major General who served in that capacity as the governor of the Western region from 1966 to 1971. Definitely he did his bit to show exemplary leadership, and from the events that we just watched, for many of us who have been watching, so many great words for the late Major General Adebayo, the things that he achieved in his lifetime. Before his death, he was, we learned that he was the most senior military officer to have passed on, so shows that he really lived long to really see Nigeria evolve right from his time as the former governor of the Western region up to this present time. In spite of being a military officer, he also truly believed that Nigeria as a country really should be achieving great things in a democratic setting. We know that he was also involved in active politics at several instances, and it's no surprise that his son, Otumba Ni Adebayo, became the first governor, civilian governor of Ekiti State. He also spoke in the course of the procession there. Definitely really interesting event that saw many politicians from the federal and of course state governments turning up in their large numbers, particularly Nigeria's acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, as well as the Ekiti State governor, serving governor Ayodele Fayose, ministers of the Federal Republic, lawmakers from the Senate, the House of Representatives, former executive governors and their deputies, captains of industry, senior citizens, royal fathers, political chieftains, political associates, well-wishers, the good people of Ekiti, all turning up in their large numbers to honor the late Major General Adeyinka Adebayo, who finally goes home today. He will be laid to rest at the family compound there in Ekiti. And from the citation that was read by the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who also represented Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari, who we already know is in London for his medical consultation. Well, he spoke of the Major General as one who really had compassion in the time of the Nigerian Civil War when it occurred. He was one of the few voices that spoke out and on the Biafran crisis, and he made a warning, so to speak, that if the situation wasn't solved amicably and it was allowed to degenerate into a conflict, then the consequences will be indeed severe. From that famous quote, which I will read right about now, from Major General Adebayo, I need not tell you what horror, what devastation, and what extreme human suffering will attend the use of force when it is all over and the smoke and dust have lifted. and the dead are buried. We shall find, as other people have found, that it has all been futile, entirely futile in solving the problems that we set out to solve. That iconic quote there from Major General Adeyinka Adebayo when the Biafran crisis was raging at the time. But of course, we also understood that after that he was appointed by the then head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, to see how the people of the then Biafra, the Igbos, can be brought back into the Nigerian fold. He was given that task, and from the words of acting President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, he played that role perfectly well. That's the Committee on the Reconciliation and Integration of the Igbos, as it was then known. Like I did say, he was also involved in active politics. From his record, he was one of the founders and the fourth vice chairman of the then National Party of Nigeria, that was in the Second Republic from 1979 to 1983. He also played a pivotal role in the forming of the AD, known as the Alliance for Democracy. So no surprise that he was honored by several bigwigs in the political spectrum, who also turned out to honor the late Major General Adeyinka Adebayo.